Yes.
That's terrible.
Well, one Easter Monday, when I was about 2 weeks old, I was left on the steps of an orphanage in Jeremy Street. Hence my name, Jeremy.
Wow. Oh, dearie me. I'm being very sad for you. Not having a mummy?
Yeah, well, cheer up, Ellie. What you never have, you never miss. Matter of fact, until I was about 2, I was convinced that my mummy was a big woolly teddy bear. Although I must say I do often wonder sometimes whether I have any brothers or sisters.
Hey, we be your brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. We all become one big happy family.
Yeah. And I will be your brother.
And I will be your sister. Well, not quite sister.
Well, that's very kind of you all. I think we'll break for tea now, all right? Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Brown.
Good evening, Miss Courtney.
Headache?
No, thanks. I've already got one.
Would you like a couple of aspirin?
Oh, I think I need a drink, actually.
A strong black coffee might help.
Yeah, a double scotch might help a bit more. No, I need a break. A nice, quiet 10 minutes away from my students will do me the world of good.
Vodka and tomato juice, please.
I'm only wanting Coca-Cola, please.
Beryl, a glass of milk, please.
Look, I've only got one pair of hands.
Hey, they're beautiful hands.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful girl. Muy bella.
What did you want?
Brandy.
Oh, look, I'm right out. I'll have to go into the other bar. I won't be a minute.
Hey, what about us?
Hey, boys, look, here is Mr. Brown.
What are you all doing here?
It makes a change.
Yes, canteen coffee not very good.
Can we be buying you a drinky, please?
Well, that's very kind of you, Ellie, but I've got a bit of a headache, so if you don't mind, I'll just have a quiet sit down over there.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Oh, hello, Sid.
Yes, please.
Don't you ever get drunk?
Every night I can't face the wife sober.
You got any family, Sid?
Eh?
You got any family, any children?
Oh, yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Well, me and Lil, we did have a nipper once, and I was out of work, had no money, got a bit desperate, so I wrapped the baby up well, took it out, put it on the steps of the orphanage.
An orphanage?
Yeah, in Jeremy Street.
In Jeremy Street? It wasn't on an Easter Monday, was it?
Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
Afraid so.
What did he say when you told him?
Well, I haven't told him yet.
But you must.
Oh, I don't know. Some things are best left alone. I mean, after all, it was a long time ago. Nearly 30 years.
The truth, Mr. Brown, must be told.
Do you think it's wise? I mean, it's a bit of a shock to realise that you're related to someone so rough and vulgar.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure Sid will soon get used to you.
Thank you.
You know, come to think of it, and looking at you now, there's quite a resemblance.
Oh, Sid and me?
Yes, especially the profile. Like father, like son.
Oh, dear.
What about your mother?
Yeah, what about her? According to Sid, she sounds a right old dragon.
Well, I think it's very romantic. Enter.
I just brought the stockroom key back. Sorry, I'm not protruding, am I?
No, Sidney, of course not. Quite the opposite. In fact, your presence here is most opportune.
Oh.
Mr. Brown has something to say to you, haven't you, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
What do you want to say, son?
Son? You just called me son.
Well, don't get your knickers in a twist. I call everybody son, except the birds.
Oh.
In any case, I'm old enough to be your father.
Look, sit down, Sid. Cigarette, Sid?
No, I'm sorry, I've just run right out.
No, I'm offering you one.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks very much. So.
Listen, Sid, you see, what I wanted to ask you is,
Yeah?
Well, you see, how are you keeping?
That's a trouble.
Oh, good, good, good.
Listen, what is it you want to say to me?
Ah, yes, well, you see, it could be a bit embarrassing.
It's not about the Cape of Good Hope, is it?
Cape of Good Hope?
The soap that we use for the wash basins.
So,
I only did it once, yeah. It was near Christmas and I was a bit short, you see. And I only flogged about half a dozen.
what, you sold 6 bars of soap?
Cases. Got a pal of mine in the market, he sells anything.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't told me about that.
It wasn't about the soap then.
No, I never even heard of it.
It was about the crockery.
What?
Crockery in the canteen.
You haven't been stealing crockery, have you?
I only took about a dozen of each and some of them were all chipped.
You were telling me next you've been nicking the chairs.
Do what?
Nicking the chairs.
No, I'd never nick any chairs.
Well, that's a relief.
Can't get them in my pocket.
I wonder if it's hereditary.
Pardon?
Never mind. Look, Sid, tell me about your wife, Sid. What's she like?
Pain in the neck.
Yeah, but you must have been fond of her, what?
Nah, she's always nagging. Nag, nag, nag.
Well, perhaps she feels neglected.
She deserves to be neglected. I'd divorce her if it wasn't the one thing.
What's that?
We're not married.
Not married?
No, we thought about it, but we never got round to it.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, it doesn't worry us.
Yeah, but that means I'm your child is.
All right, Lou.
But don't say it, Sid. Sid, you must get married. I mean, if only for your child's sake. I mean, to give it a name.
Oh, it's too late in the day now for that. In any case, we can't afford it. I mean, she'd want a new outfit and a proper do. Nah, it'd only be a waste of money.
Look, Sid, I'll pay.
Do what?
I'll pay for the wedding.
Why? What for?
Well, I want to.
Can I have a new whistle and flute?
Yeah.
What, and a car and flowers?
Yes.